Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Spongebob Square Pants!
We're being visited by our very own Squidward.
Stop all the noise.
Are we bothering you?
Yes, I'm going to have my clarinet lesson. Thank you very much.
Want to blow bubbles? They're only 25 cents. Please? Come on, it's fun. I can give you lessons.
No.
I'll loan you the quarter.
Okay.
I'll just keep it in my pockets. It doesn't really going anyway. Okay, try it. That's pitiful, Squidward. You're not using the technique. You need to use the technique.
No.
You know the technique?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah,
Okay.
Sort of.
Do the technique. Here we go.
All of it?
Yes. First, do like this. Spin around.
I thought in the episode he never did it.
He did do it.
Did he?
Yes, in the episode. Just for that, we have to start over.
Okay.
First, do like this. Spin around. Stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then pelvic thrust. Stop with your right foot. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Now it's about time to bring it around town. Bring it around town.
I kind of like this part.
And you do this, and this, and this, this and that, this and that.
This is stupid.
But you did the technique, so it's going to work.
That's right.
Yeah! Wow, that was beautiful. Why are you smiling now? Why aren't you smiling now? Because you blew the bubble.
You didn't give me one that I was smiling.
Thank you, Squidward. I think everybody should clap for you. In the episode, Squidward goes on to blow a huge bubble. The biggest bubble, bigger than either Patrick or SpongeBob had been able to do. And what I love is SpongeBob's reaction. SpongeBob is so happy. He's so happy that Squidward was actually able to blow the bubble. So he and Patrick are sitting there jumping, Squidward, Squidward. They're so happy for him. And I love that because SpongeBob never figures out that Squidward doesn't really like him. SpongeBob likes him anyway, and I just love that. And I love the fact that SpongeBob wanted to share the talent of blowing bubbles that he had with somebody else. Isn't that wonderful? And I think Jesus is just like that. Jesus wants everybody that he came into contact with to do what he was doing. And he taught his disciples how to do what he was doing. He taught them how to blow bubbles. And then Jesus said this really incredible thing in John chapter 14:12. This is one of my favorite verses in the entire Bible, so I'm so glad I could tie it in with SpongeBob. It's my favorite things. Jesus said, "The one who believes in me will do the works that I do, and in fact will do greater works than these." Think about that for just a minute. Jesus, who did all these incredible things while he was here, didn't he? What did Jesus do that was so incredible while he was here? Just, kids, do you know there's some stories? What did Jesus do? He healed leprosy. What else? He turned water into wine. What else did Jesus do? He healed a paralyzed man. He walked on water. You know what? Jesus said that to his disciples that you can do the same kind of things that I did. In fact, you can do even greater things than I did. See, Jesus is telling us that, man, when we're like him, we can do some really pretty incredible things. Just like SpongeBob taught his friends how to blow bubbles. And he was excited when they blew even bigger bubbles than he did. It's exciting. Jesus wants us to learn how to blow bigger and better bubbles, which means to do greater and greater things for God in our world. And we can do it. We know we can do it because Jesus is teaching us how. And it's all in the technique, right? That's kind of the point of this episode, is that it's in the technique. So what technique do we Christians have so we can do things like Jesus? What's our technique?
Prayer.
Imagination. We need faith so we can do things like Jesus. What else do we need? Well, we need to not rip our pants. You're right. How about this place right here called church? Don't we need to come here every once in a while to learn the technique? Don't we need to read our Bible? That tells us a lot about hang around friends who can pray with us and tell us about God. That's all the technique. And as we keep working the technique, we become better and better Christians, better and better disciples, and we can do greater works even than what Jesus and his disciples did in his time. We can do greater things. We can blow bigger bubbles. I think that's pretty incredible, isn't it? That's quite a promise. So what I want you to do is to close your eyes. We're going to use our imagination and pray and ask God to help us all blow bigger bubbles and do greater things, whatever age you are, whether you're still learning the technique or whether you've been using the same technique for a long time. God can do greater things than us. Let's pray.